Many teams fear the spear, and nutrition is one of the key players in the intimidation factor the Noles have on the field. To reach their full potential, FSU student-athletes feed their bodies in Training Table.
The Training Table is treated just like the weight room. You know, attendance is mandatory, and we coach it up just as hard. But they know that if they don't reach the goals that their coaches have for them, then they're not going to be playing at the level they could be playing at.
This year, the Seminoles have a new nutrition program that is helping them dominate both on and off the field.
Well, I'm a firm believer that's probably the most underutilized part of training, especially in college sports. And because you are what you eat, and you're eating the right things, have the right makeup in your body, that's just going to allow you to be faster, stronger, but also give you more energy. And also that applies not just on the field, but that applies off the field in the classroom, ability to study at night, energy levels, all kinds of things like that.
FSU's coaching staff, along with the staff in Training Table, come up with the powerful menu for the players.
But we sit down a week in advance. We try to come up with new and fresh ideas, because just like even if you're at home and your mom's making the same thing over and over again, it could taste great, but it's going to get real old. So we try to put together foods that are actually like, you know, classic comfort foods and try to make them more healthy. We try to have theme days sometimes. On Monday nights, the families come out and we have family night. And we'll come up with different things. Like recently we're doing crab legs, they really like that. After the Miami game we had Cubans and oxtail, but we only do that on Monday nights. We just kind of let them splurge a little bit, and the chef and I work really closely together to make sure that the foods not only are healthy, but they taste good.
The Garnet and Gold also get the proper nutrition they need to win a game when they are on the road.
If, let's say we're taking an away game that it's going to be a long flight, I'll make sure that they have a meal that Friday afternoon. They get onto the plane, there's going to be a snack waiting for them. If it's a short flight, it's a snack. If it's a long flight, we might have a hot meal. When they get there that night, we have another sit-down meal, but we're really carb heavy, because carbohydrates what feeds the muscle and feeds the brain and the nervous system. So we make sure they get plenty of carbohydrates. They have a snack that night. We're making sure they're hydrated.
With all the healthier food choices, Coach Fisher has been very pleased with the changes he has seen in his team.
You know, great changes. I mean, physically, we have totally changed. Our body composition has really changed as far as our body fats. Our weights have gone up, our strength has gone up, our endurance is going up. And again, I think it's transferred into the classroom with energy levels and things we're doing over there also.
Great results don't come without a struggle, and it wasn't easy for the players to change their diets.
When I first got here, it was a battle, because when somebody tells you to eat your vegetables, you feel like, oh, come on, Mom, seriously? But once they started feeling the effects of eating proper nutrition or having a proper diet, it was unbelievable. They're in class, they're awake, they're doing better on the football field, they see themselves getting bigger, they start seeing their abs. I mean, come on now. You know, I mean, it's not really hard to stay motivated when you're seeing physical change. But it's the constant, you know, having to, hey, get your fruit. Where are the vegetables on your plate? You need to get more carbs, you know, and sometimes it gets old, but they know it helps them out.
After all the nagging, the rewards are felt on every level of this Seminole family.
Satisfaction of trying the new recipes on them and having them receive them well and getting them to expand their palates. It's always interesting to a chef to get someone to try new things and enjoy them, so that's been very, very enjoyable here.
I'm Christy Dishner for the Jimbo Fisher Show.